Well, hey, you're here! You've made it! Hoorah! And where is here, you may ask? This is, of course, the MindGriller Server. And I'm Gravity, and this is Cow. And where are we on the MindGriller Server, you may also ask? Also a good question. We are here on this mushroom island, attempting to avoid the dead-in-the-eyes gaze of these distant relatives, or not, of Cow, who appear to be wandering aimlessly amongst the smelly, putrid, island-based fungi. Ugh. Evidently is not the strangest thing you will bumble across on this spooky island, as evidenced by the rendering glitch which makes bats fly upside down in recordings, but not during gameplay, mind you. Luckily, they appear to be adverse to swimming in the once glamorous lap pool. Now, you may have heard references to separation anxiety on this channel, and I will assure you plural that the possessor of this affliction is in fact Cow, and not I. That is to say me, who, self-referentially speaking, I will assure you plural, am not above free leads. As it turns out, these early fixated wool-bedecked spitters are not adverse to a dip in a semi-chlorinated swimming pool, unlike their red-faced moo-cow mobbish brethren's limited interactions with said wading pool variants. Hey Cow, I'm back. Did you miss me? I missed you. Anywho, one wouldn't want there, meaning moo-cows, of whom we were just speaking, and not Cow, of whom I just sent a warm greeting. Rankines washing off in the murky, non-chlorinated pool, it might leave a ring. Don't ask me how I know. Ugh. No. Speaking of rings, and in between episodes, a word which is in fact still two words, mind you. And herein, I refer to in between. Cow and I have been busy with, well, this, which you will see directly, well, there. Now it will behoove you to know Cow recently saw on his YouTube homepage a video recommended to him by Exuma, wherein he, meaning that guy and not Cow, proposed that he had redesigned a better bamboo farm, or not. Now, with recommendations from Cow, we built this, which luckily avoids the need to build monstrous walls of glass, because no one wants that. And I believe the alley, which I brought back from a pillager outpost Cow and I visited, somewhere over there, just long enough to bring back said LA, mind you, is much more fun than a boring old row of hoppers collecting lag at the bottom, or a boring old row of hoppers at the bottom collecting lag. Take your pick. No. The most observant of viewers of this channel will be able to identify the leaf stone, which transmits a signal from the observers at the top down to the pistons at the bottom. A charming alternative. Did you see that? One of the bamboos grew tall enough to be seen by an observer, which triggered a piston, which moved a wood log, which sent an update to the leaves below, which was noticed by an observer at the bottom, which itself triggered another piston at the bottom, which broke off the bamboo. Now, in the eternal struggle between repetition and derivation, I seem to have lost that one. Anywho, Exuma's design put the observers all the way up there, even higher, at 12 blocks above the base of the bamboo. And no one has that much time to wait, so ours is half as high, more or less. Now, I will take a moment to note that our bamboo farm has been working over what seems like almost 2 Minecraft days, only because it was. And this is what we have so far. Not bad. I will say, for a minimal-like setup, and this is quite a server-friendly design, said farm will produce enough bamboo to keep Cow and I in scaffolding for quite some time to come. And now this LA guy has something to do, which is good, because when he's bored, he tends to stalk me in a non-consensual, spooky, stalkerish manner, mind you, which gives Cow and I the heebie-jeebies. Now, in reference to the boring, same old dogmatic farms which Exuma referenced before proposing a like-minded solution of his own, mind you, I will say just one thing, which was blurted out to me by Cow during one of his bouts with hiccups, followed by the other kind of hiccups, and that is, are you plural ready? Now, 3, 2, 1, Phoebus Cartel. Now perhaps not what you plural were thinking, huh? Now, as the most learned of viewers of the channel will already know, the Phoebus Cartel was an international cartel formed in the year of our Lord 1925 in, of all places, Geneva, whose actual name was
Phobus Société Anonyme Compagnie Industrielle pour le Développement de l'Éclairage.
That one not convincing, no? That one, anyway. Whose members included major incandescent light bulb manufacturers such as Osram, Philips, Tungsram, Associated Electrical Industries, and others. And did I forget General Electric? Those guys. What was the front-facing purpose of said cartel, you may ask? Good question. Its raison d'etre was to coordinate and control the manufacture, quality, pricing, and market territories of incandescent light bulbs across Europe and North America, which in and of itself may not be worth noting, except for the backdoor premise through/for which the Phoebus cartel is best known today. And that is the substandardization of the useful lifespan of everyday light bulbs to a mere 1,000 hours, which was a decline for what many light bulb manufacturers have been able to achieve, which was 2,000 to 5,000 and more hours per bulb. And why would any corporation/cartel want to do such a thing, you may ask? There's no such thing as a dumb question. Except when someone says there's no such thing as a dumb question, they're actually telling you something. Just saying. No. I should have said a good question. Well, if you half the life of a light bulb, then consumers, meaning Cow, you, and I, and everyone else, will be forced to buy replacement light bulbs twice as often, thereby increasing the earning of said cartel members by 100%. Dark/dimly lit dastardly business, if you ask me. And if I may add perhaps a familiar adage, what is done in the dark will come to the light. And so it has. Click. Which I will have you plural know is sort of a known phrase which exists in the Bible. Luke 8:17, by which nothing is hidden that will not be made manifest, nor is anything secret that will not be known and come to light. And Mark 4:22 as a same sort of thing. I'm sure it came to mind independently. Anywho, did you know that in the great state of Oklahoma, ask your grandpappy, in the year of our Lord 2024, a law was enacted which required Bibles to be placed in classrooms. The actual physical Bible, though, had some, requirements. Number 1, it must be the King James Version. Number 2, it must include the Old and New Testaments. Number 3, it must contain copies of the Pledge of Allegiance, Declaration of Independence, the U.S. Constitution, and the Bill of Rights. And most notably, number 4, it must be bound in leather or leather-like material. But under these criteria, what did you know? Only 2 versions of all the Bibles produced in all of the world met these specifications. The first being the, quote, God Bless the USA Bible, endorsed by one U.S. president, priced at $60 plus shipping. And the other one, the, quote, We the People Bible, endorsed by the same guy, priced at $90. I imagine, plus shipping. These Bibles were criticized for their high cost and for admitting amendments 11 through 27 of the U.S. Constitution, leading to concerns about their educational value and accuracy. Anywho, as of we last knew/know, said mandate, of which we now speak, has not been fully implemented due to ongoing litigation challenges. So there's that. No. That Cow and I do not wish to venture knees deep into such a morass of self-grandizing ideation and hubristic virtue signaling. No, and nay. We are here to play Minecraft. Cow, do you feel like we are currently playing Minecraft? Me too. Now in the transition for the ages. Or not, wink wink. In reference to Exuma's bamboo farm, and this, if I may say, cuter. Word with just one T, mind you. More outwardly engaging bamboo farm. Neither of which, as of this episodic episode's release, are yet forced upon impressionable minds playing Minecraft in the admittedly perhaps spooky state of Oklahoma. Well, as far as we know, to you, dear viewers, and that means both of you, I would propose / would be inclined to humbly suggest for you to build / design / cobble together your own bamboo farms. Perhaps one devoid of the influence of others, especially those who promise millions of items per hour. Because no one needs the lag. And those who promise the most compact design. Now, when did we exactly fall into lack of space in Minecraft? Speaking of lack of space, which I just was, Cow, does this guy look like the world's most unfriendly cat? Maybe he's a face spider, slowly nibbling on my luscious beard until I awake looking like a drenched off-color ferret. No one wants that. And no offense to ferret faces. Cow, I believe this might be one of those nights wherein we sleep through the remainder of this evening, inasmuch as and so as to give us the opportunity to awake bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. No offense. Cow, if this snarling cat makes a lunge for me, you will protect me, won't you? Okay. Good night, Cow. Sleep tight. Cow, is that feline face spider drooling? He does seem to be staring a hole into my luxurious orange beard. Good night, Cow. morning. Do you ever have dreams you can't remember? I have them all the time. Even when I was young, I didn't remember my dreams. I don't know why that is. Well, anywho, inasmuch as an understandable and due in part to Cow's bone-chilling separation anxiety, which I might add is quite a lovely trait. And if I may also add, perhaps that is why Cow is my best friend. Yeah, well, when I say that out loud, anywho, perhaps why we are here will have to wait until our next spine-tingling episode. Therefore, sadly, it's time to say our goodbyes. Goodbye, so long. Tot ziens, tot zo.